The Smith household was unusually quiet on a Sunday morning. Jerry sat at the kitchen table, flipping through a magazine about lawn care with the same enthusiasm a snail has for mountain climbing. Beth was in the garage, tending to a horse patient via holographic interface, while Summer scrolled endlessly through social media feeds, sighing at memes she pretended not to understand. Morty, still half asleep, stumbled into the kitchen in his pajamas, hair sticking up in a way that made him look like he'd been electrocuted in his sleep. That piece shattered, quite literally, when a flash of green light ripped open a portal in the middle of the living room. Rick stumbled through, covered in soot, holding what looked like a half-eaten cheeseburger in one hand and a glowing egg-shaped device in the other. "Morty, gear up, we've got a Class 5 Time Nibble on our hands," he yelled, tossing the burger into his mouth mid-sentence. Morty groaned. "Rick, can't you just, I dunno, deal with it yourself? I had plans today." Rick gave him a flat look. "Oh yeah? What's on your calendar, Morty? Watching anime you pretend to understand? Listening to lo-fi beats while staring at the ceiling? Face it, kid, you're free." Without waiting for a reply, Rick shoved a small wristband onto Morty's arm. The device beeped and tightened with a satisfying click. Summer poked her head out from behind her phone. "What's a time nibble?" she asked, genuinely curious. Rick rolled his eyes. "It's a paradox parasite that eats moments out of the timeline, Summer. Imagine a cheeseburger, but every time you take a bite, the burger reappears. Except this time, it's wearing sunglasses and asking you for $5. That's the Cheeseburger Paradox, only with reality instead of food." The three of them barely had time to argue before the living room shimmered and duplicated. 1 second they were in their familiar, slightly messy home. The next they were staring at another version of themselves standing in another living room, identical in every way. "Oh crap," Morty muttered. "There's us." The other Rick raised his burger in salute. "Sup, me?" The two Ricks circled each other like cats sizing up a rival for a sunbeam, both chewing their cheeseburgers in perfect sync. "Okay," Morty said nervously, pointing between them. "So which one of you is the real Rick?" Both Ricks snorted at the same time. "Please, Morty," they said in perfect unison. "The real Rick is whichever one doesn't care about being called the real Rick." Summer rolled her eyes. "This is dumb. Can't we just, I don't know, shoot the fake one and be done?" Both Ricks whipped around, glaring. "Summer, that's exactly what the Time Nibble wants," Original Rick snapped. "It feeds on uncertainty and paradox loops. Kill the wrong Rick and boom, time spaghetti." Morty groaned. "Rick, what's time spaghetti?" The other Rick grinned. "Imagine every moment of your life tangled into a giant plate of spaghetti. Then imagine someone sneezes on it and suddenly you're living in 2008 wearing Crocs trying to explain to your math teacher why you know who the next president is. That's time spaghetti." Before anyone could reply, the walls started to shimmer and melt like wax near a candle. Furniture twisted into impossible shapes. The couch folded into itself. The coffee table spun in midair like it was caught in a tornado. Then the two living rooms merged into one. Except now the colors were wrong. The sky outside the window was a deep shade of orange, and every shadow in the house bent in the wrong direction. Beth's voice suddenly cut in through the chaos, calm but annoyed. "Rick, why is there an alternate you in my living room, and why does the kitchen smell like melted cheese?" Both Ricks pointed at each other. "His fault," the alternate Rick explained. "I was tracking the Time Nibble because it stole a key moment from my reality. Without that moment, my cheeseburger never got finished. And believe me, Morty, an unfinished cheeseburger is the root of all evil in the multiverse." The original Rick smirked. "Cute, but my nibble hunt started because it ate something much more important, the moment Jerry decided to buy life insurance. Without it, my reality collapsed into an endless loop of unpaid medical bills." Summer folded her arms. "So basically, you two are fighting over a time rat that steals dumb moments?" The Ricks glared. "It's not dumb if the moment shapes everything, Summer." They barked in perfect sync again.